Hello friends, how's it? Let's make this adorable decal using your drawing machine. So you will jump into design space. I just scrolled for the letters S and looked for a design that I liked, and I found this one with the butterfly. As you can see, I went ahead and adjusted my measurements to what I was making. Since I'm using a mat, I selected the option of the mat, and guys, I got this mat from Dollar Tree. $1.25 for a joy mat. Can you believe that? So that's where I found this mat. Alright, back to the designs. So make sure that whatever device you're using, your phone, your tablet, is connected through Bluetooth with your Joy, and that's what I'm just doing right now. And as you can see, it popped up. I'm placing my HTV shiny side down because this is going to be an iron-on project, shiny side down, and don't forget to mirror. A lot of times we forget to mirror and then we have to do the whole project all over again, and what a waste. I've done it before, so I know. Here I'm just going to select iron on because that's what it's going to be. No fancy things, no frills, just simple plain iron on. And there we go. Design is starting, and we're just going to get through this. Don't forget to press go. A lot of the things you do with your Joy, your iPad or phone will tell you step by step. So not to worry about possibly forgetting to do something, because the machine will not start or go unless you make it. So unless you've collected all your tools beforehand while the machine is going, don't forget to gather up the rest of the materials you're going to use, or bring them closer at least, like your scissors, your weeding tool. Unless you have a space already designated for ironing, set that up and get to ironing, because you'll be ironing soon. So here we go. Project is ready. We're just going to cut it to size. I like to do that. Now there's many ways to weed. Some people like to do it on the mat, some people like to do it off the mat. Like, honestly, for me, it's just whatever floats my boat for the day. There is no right or wrong. There is, it's for your, it's preference and what is easier for you. You'll find that something that is so easy for you might be difficult for somebody else, and vice versa. So really just do what works for you, and at the end of the day, what will get your project done. So here, as you can see, I'm just weeding out my little butterfly, and once that is done, we're going to set up to get our ironing started. Hey friends, if you haven't already, please make sure to share, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be doing more easy peasy, simple tutorials, or just like videos like these, just to encourage you to get started. If you got a joy over the holidays, let me tell you, this little machine will bring you so much joy once you see the endless possibilities of your crafting, and that's where it starts. It starts with little things. Alright, so that's all cleaned up. How cute is that little decal? So now we get onto the ironing. So as you can see, I'm using my little iron that I got from Walmart for $12. So right here you can use steam, obviously, because you are not putting your decal on yet. You can use steam. However, keep in mind, don't forget to put the steam off, because it's going to be a rough day if you use steam while putting a decal on. So don't forget to do that part. My setup is pretty simple because I'm still in the process of setting up my room. I just threw a towel on the table, and it's something so small. I just threw a towel on the table. I am pressing it right here, and typically you'd like to fold it in half just to get the center of your item or object. You can fold it from front to back, back to front, whatever works for you. So I did it both ways just to show you guys. So now I'm just ironing a really faint line down the middle, just so I know where the middle is. I have a tendency of eyeballing things, especially if I'm making small items like this. So I have my decal in my hand now. I'm just folding it in half again to get the center of that decal. So I'll line up my little line on the decal with the little line that I ironed on the onesie. So you can use a ruler, you can use a measuring tape. Honestly, like I said, I eyeball it sometimes because I've been doing this for quite a while, so I sort of have a feel for it. Alright, so what we're going to do now is going to add medium pressure, I'll say, not too light because you do want it to adhere, but not too hard either. Not just yet, because we're going to press it again. So as you can see, I am holding the decal with my left hand, and I'm just going from left to right. I first just pressed it on a bit, and then did a bit of a sliding motion. You don't want to slide it too hard because you don't want to shift the decal before it's actually adhered. And I just showed you a pillow. That's a pressing pillow. You could use that. And that was just a little piece of a sheet, an old sheet that I had that I cut up. So I'm peeling it. This was a warm peel. A lot of the times the HTV will tell you cold or hot peel for the best quality, the best results. So I just did like a warm peel. It wasn't too cold. It wasn't cold and wasn't too hot either. So here I just decided to put it in the pressing pillow just to show you guys what it would look like, and then use the sheet or the pillowcase over. You have to, once you remove that film, the protectant over the HTV, you have to use something over it. So here's where you can actually really apply the pressure on. So I know it's good, and I'll show you in a little bit. I know it's good because once you pick it up and you take a closer look, you can actually see almost like an imprint of the sheet, as I'm showing you with my fingers, an imprint of the sheet in the decal. So I know I've got a nice, good seal. So I know it's good to go. So, oh, it's so cute. How simple is that, guys? But how adorable. So this is my attempt of setting up to take some pictures of the onesie, and I paired it with that little hat that I found, and that's what made me use the color. What is it? Turquoise, teal. But anyways, the hat was kind of like, oh, this would match so perfectly. So that's why I used that color. And so here are the results of my little photo shoot of the pictures that I took. Thank you again for watching, friends, and I do hope you stop by again. Hope you enjoyed this video.